Hey guys and gals, it's your buddy Drew from Living History's Mysteries and Ferocious Feline Productions. You know, during our morning coffee and chat on Friday, August 2nd, a subject was brought up that actually I was shocked to find out that somebody who is a regular in our chat that I thought knew a little bit about everything had never heard of. The subject was brought up of the rock apes in Vietnam and all of the official military records that confirmed reports of our soldiers encountering these elusive cryptids, much like the Yeti or the Yahi or the Sasquatch in the province of Vietnam. And a comment came up about a cryptid being nothing more than a species yet to be discovered. And it got me thinking that there's probably no truer statement than that. So I went to work looking for something on recently discovered species and how it could open the doors to more of these cryptids becoming discovered. Check this out. This is good.
The discovery of new species of animal continues with the recent finding of a new species of primate in China. I always enjoy these stories, as for those of us that believe in and research the existence of cryptids, it can give us a renewed hope. So in this video, let's take a look at this monkey and other ape-like cryptids that could be discovered next. This species of gibbon was rediscovered after it was thought to have been long extinct. Remains were found in a 2,300-year-old tomb, showing that these creatures lived until recent history and could well be living today. This new species was given the name Junzi imperialis by the British scientist whom discovered it, finding a partially buried skull in the tomb. This tomb was located in the Chinese province of Shanxi. The Chinese considered the gibbon a noble creature and they were often kept as pets by the ruling elite of the country. This explains why the skull was found in a tomb. The remains were thought to have been buried with Lady Za, the grandmother of Qin Shi Huang, the emperor whose warriors built the Great China Wall. This discovery could give hope to those in the cryptid community, whom are always praying for a new discovery to prove the existence of creatures thought to be mythical. So what ape-like cryptids could be likely to be found next? We all know about the big three: Yeti, Bigfoot, and the Yowie. But what others are out there? Well, first up, there is the Agogwe. The Agogwe is described as a small bipedal, human-like creature. Reports of the cryptid coming from the forests of East Africa. The small ape-like creature is said to stand at around 5.5 feet tall, with long arms and long rust-colored woolly hair. Oddly, it is reported as having yellowish-red skin under this thick woolly coat. Other variants of color have been reported, with some sightings saying they have seen the animals have black or gray hair. This ape differs from identified species because of its distinct rounded forehead, small canines, and its odd hair coloration and strange skin tone. The next hominid is more human-like in its appearance and behavior. The almas, said to be found in Mongolia, this wild man is purported to inhabit the Caucasus and Pamir Mountains of Central Asia and the Altai Mountains of Western Mongolia. The almas shares many characteristics with its Bigfoot cousin, but is thought to be slightly smaller and more human-like in its intelligence. Some speculate that it could be a surviving member of an ancient group of human, similar to Neanderthals. There have been many sightings and a few expeditions to find the beast, but all have met with failure thus far. A lesser-known cryptid ape comes from the Philippines, the homomongo. Philippine folklore tells tale of a creature described as hairy, man-sized and ape-like with long, sharp nails. The people of La Castellana in Negros Occidental refer to the creature as a wild monkey that lives in the caves near the foot of Mount Canalanon. Interactions with the homomongo do not go well. The creature is said to be vicious and will attack livestock and people that wander too close to its subterranean home. Another interesting humanoid from the region comes from the borders of Laos, Vietnam and Borneo, the Batutut. People in the region talk of forest people, and many groups that have explored these regions have had sightings. French colonialists referred to the animal they had encountered as a wildman. There were reports of this creature being captured in 1974, but still no hard evidence has come to light today. Footprints are often found and reports still come in, with villagers in the area saying these hominids are fact. They are extremely reclusive, so gathering hard evidence is very difficult. This being said, many footprints and other anecdotal evidence does exist, and this makes me believe this is a good contender to be discovered soon. However, the last species of ape we will look at was said to have been discovered, but was then discredited as a hoax. Many actually still believe this initial discovery was correct, and this is a distinct ape species. The Deloise ape. This ape was classified by science and given the name Atales loisi. A Swiss explorer discovered the large primate in South America. He supplied only one photograph as evidence for the ape, and this led many to believe it to be a hoax. Today, many believe it to be the misidentification of a spider monkey, along with some photographic manipulation to make the animal appear larger. Do you think any of these cryptids will be discovered soon? Which would you like to see found? What other ape-like humanoid cryptids are you interested in? Let me know in the comments below.
Welcome back. You know, it's like I was saying in the beginning, a cryptid is nothing more than a species of reptile or mammal or something that has yet to be officially discovered by science. For hundreds of years, Native Americans on the North American continent, Native Americans in Canada, the inhabitants of many South American countries, inhabitants all over the world, had reported a Sasquatch or a Bigfoot or a Yeti type creature dwelling in their wildlands. And it's much like I explained to my wife and my daughter many, many times. How could people from all over the world that have never met, never communicated, get together 200 or 300 years ago and all have stories of a similar beast that resembled each other's similar beasts if those creatures didn't exist? Will the Yeti, will the Bigfoot ever be discovered officially by science and recognized as an actual living creature? Until that day comes, these elusive, beautiful creatures will remain just one more mystery that history left behind. Until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. God bless you, God love you, we do. And we'll see you out there.